city and to know what's going on about in this building. Because I don't see anybody from this, yes, but very little. That's what I mean.
We need to be investing in clean, renewable, sustainable energy sources, in addition to the fact that it is a well-documented fact that more often than not, any sort of hazardous materials facilities are constructed in low-income or neighborhoods with people of color, and that's unacceptable.
And the 5 permanent jobs, though they will be highly specialized, and it is unlikely that community members will have a stake in the hiring process. Even if community members are chosen for these 5 positions, that will not solve unemployment in this neighborhood. Instead, this plan will continue to profit a corporation that has little investments in the community.
No power plant production or storage facilities like of this type are proposed in Barrington, East Greenwich, or Lincoln, where wealthy people reside. But the south end of Providence is fair game.
This facility is not going to benefit us in any way. Something that would benefit us is just transition away from fossil fuels. If $100 million of our own money is being invested into energy, it should be invested in community-owned renewable energy. We want jobs within our own communities in South Providence that are life-sustaining in support of the communities, not toxic risk. We demand climate justice, which means racial justice, economic justice, and no new investment in fossil fuels. With that said, we have a petition that we let out just like a week ago, and we've already gotten 400 signatures, and we're going to continue to keep getting those signatures. And yeah, we're not going to let this be built in our community. Thank you.
Why should millions of dollars continue to flow into the coffers of yesterday's dirty, polluting, and dangerous technologies when the clean, renewable technology of the future is rapidly developing as you deliberate?
This is yet another dangerous and toxic facility on top of all the other polluted facilities in this area. I went to Bethesda Middle School, and it was on a polluted facility, and so is Alvarez High School. And these places are in communities of color, suffering from high rates of asthma and other environmental-related health issues. I also live in the South Side, and the South Side is filled with the toxic industry, while richer white people on the East Side, Fox Point, East Providence, Cranston, or Patuxent Village get nice waterfronts with parks, boating and walking areas, and I have never seen that in my community. This facility has the potential to be extremely dangerous, and we all know that from experience. And the people who would be most hurt by it are people like me, people of color who are already dealing with concentrated poverty, crumbling schools, substandard housing conditions, and health problems. We need to stop this now. Thank you.
This is environmental racism. It is also right next to the Motiva Oil and Port facility, which serves fuel for all of southern New England. That's all of Rhode Island, eastern Connecticut, Worcester County, Massachusetts, and the south coast of Massachusetts. This facility brings the fuel that the whole region uses, but yet it is a toxic release inventory on the EPA list that emits the largest pollution source for the zip code and for most of northern Rhode Island, right in the middle of South Providence and in Washington Park, right by my house, right by my community, right by where my friends and my family live. This facility is also right next door. There was a fire strike that happened. There was lightning that hit a Motiva tanker ship in 2006, right next to this LNG tanker. There was an earthquake that happened just this summer in August, which was, the epicenter was in Fields Point, right next to this facility.
You, National Grid, you, the state! Its agency, its regulators, and its politicians, you wrecked our children's health. You are responsible for global warming and its continuation, which makes our planet uninhabitable by your failure to replace fossil fuels with wind, water, and solar energy. You are sending our children up the chimney in smoke. For them, I weep, 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 weep.
And so I'm telling you that this is a horrible, horrible idea, because not only are you polluting the environment, but also you need to think about the people who are being affected by this. There is a school within the 2-mile radius, George Alvarez, and that is well-known site. So what you are telling me with this proposal is that you don't care about our kids, you don't care about kids of color, you don't care about our environment, and really, it's all about the money. So, no to this proposal. Thank you.
To add more of these type of facilities in the area hurts the quality of life, hurts the safety of our community, hurts all the members in the district and the people that I represent. Not just only in my district, but also to the city of Providence, state of Nevada. So
it's time FERC actually started to take climate change into account and say no to things that will include more drilling. You also are underestimating the opposition to the growth of gas infrastructure in America. All across the country, communities are saying no. They're saying no to fracking, they're saying no to pipelines, they're saying no to more power plants. It's time for FERC to start paying attention to the people instead of being a captured regulatory agency.
Buenas noches a todos. Desgraciadamente yo no sé si todo el mundo me va a entender hoy, pero no he escuchado a nadie hablando español, a pesar de todo que estamos aquí en la escuela Juanita Sánchez.
I think we do have a translator because this will not help us. So,
This is for the community, not for you.
no, not well. It's your 4 minutes. If you want this to be on the record, you need to have the translator.
Translated from the record. Translated from the record. Just keep going.
Okay, go ahead.
Quiero decir que yo vine a los Estados Unidos en 1999 y que una de las razones que vine fue tuve que emigrar por las mismas causas de esto. Los recursos han sido robados de nuestros países y la gente tiene que emigrar aquí. Quiero decir que estoy muy inconforme con la falta de respeto que le tienen a la comunidad en Rhode Island y en Nueva Inglaterra. Pienso que es el momento de tomar los asuntos en las manos de la comunidad. Y si la comunidad está dispuesta a estar unida, hay soluciones posibles. Pero no estoy de acuerdo en que usemos el dinero con el que sudamos todos los días para pagar para que otra corporación que viene del otro lado del mar, de los mismos que nos colonizaron, para quitarnos el dinero de todo nuestro plan.
In passing the Resilient Rhode Island Act, Rhode Island made a forward-thinking and much-needed commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and improve the state's resilience against climate impacts. Expanding liquefied natural gas is a step in the wrong direction. Not only will this project support fracking and increase the state's dependence on fossil fuels, it will also bring an environmental hazard to a community already negatively impacted by a chemical storage facility and an existing LNG storage tank. Do not let National Grid build the LNG facility. If you all really wanted that badly, build it in your own neighborhood. But so what does that mean? It means that the FERC doesn't care about black folks, doesn't care about brown folks, doesn't care about indigenous folks, doesn't care about people of color. Thank you.
If an LNG accident happened in a densely populated urban area like Providence, it would be disastrous. Now we all know National Grid is clearly a corporation concerned with the monetary value of various resources, but it's clearly apathetic to the value of human lives, especially lives of color. This proposed LNG facility is a racist, classist disregard of the lives of people of color.
If anyone wants more information about the kind of detriment for this project, the Environmental Justice League is presenting information, and they have tons of pamphlets, brochures, and information on this project and how it's a detriment to the community. So definitely their table is over there. You can definitely sign up and receive more information.